Hey there guys, Raj here. I hope you guys are well. Today I'm back with another review, and this time it's on a fragrance that really took me by surprise because this is a brand that is known, really well known, for making high-end luxury cars, and this fragrance from the brand Bentley is called Bentley for Man or for Men Intense. This is an eau de parfum. I've been working off a 2 ml sample here, and from the moment I tried this fragrance actually in store on paper, I was like, whoa, this is definitely something different. Different in the sense that it stood out against many other fragrances, just, that I've tried, full stop. And also different in the sense that you don't really associate a brand that is not a fashion designer or not a niche perfume house with making, anything significant. So I really stood up and took notice with this really good fragrance from Bentley. So 100 ml bottle, you can actually get this for really good pricing as far as I can see, whether you're shopping on places like allbeauty.com or Natino. I've seen it for a pretty good price, around £30 for 100 ml. I think it's great value. Notes for this one: top notes of black pepper, incense and geranium. Middle notes of cinnamon, clary, sage and leather. Base notes of cedarwood, patchouli and leather. So you've got some quite masculine notes in there, I think. And I think definitely this is one that is pretty much going to be exclusively worn by men. It is called Bentley for Men after all. And yeah, it has lots of spices, resins, very woody notes, but it doesn't go over the top. It doesn't become like some of these crazy niche scents where they go a little bit too much, where it's not a very wearable fragrance. I think this is very versatile, and not versatile in the sense that I found many occasions to wear it, but also you won't sort of fear that you are wearing something a little bit over the top. It's good. It's well received by people. I got good feedback on this fragrance. Season wise, I think you could wear it in colder weather. Cool or colder weather depends on you, where you are in the world, and everyone's perception of cold or warm weather is different. But for me, I think this is like a crisp spring day, winter time, autumn, and if it cools down in summer nights, why not? I think you could wear it. I think this is great for nights out. Maybe you're going to a club. Maybe you're going for a few drinks, a dinner, a formal event. I actually think you could wear this to work as well, depending on your setting. It's really good. Got good compliments on this fragrance. I got great performance on this fragrance. It's really one that lasts a good amount of time. You're looking at around 7-8 hours. Jumps off the skin for the first couple of hours in a standard sort of way. And I was picking up with like these gentle wafts of this fragrance throughout the day. I think it's excellent. Really good fragrance. So, so in terms of like, that's the weather, when you could wear it, where you could wear it. It feels like quite a bit of more of a mature scent based on the sort of alcoholic, boozy aspects of this fragrance. But I think a younger guy could pull it off, but it does suit somebody a little bit more mature. I think that would be a perfect fit. In terms of notes, well, this definitely comes out with it packs a bit of a punch, and actually is quite strong in the opening. And if you're going to find it overwhelming at any stage, it's probably going to be in this opening blast, because you get a whole bunch of everything. Actually, you get this wonderful note that I kind of see as like a frankincense note, which is like slightly fresh, lemony, but also quite smoky and also sweet. There could be like a sweet amber accord in here as well. I feel like there's lots of like rum soaked spices. So if you imagine like cloves and cinnamon and black peppercorns in a whiskey tumbler, surrounded by like a rum or a cognac, and then you just drain all the liquid, and you're left with these rum or alcohol soaked spices. I kind of get that, but it's also quite smooth at the same time. There are some notes in here which you think are going to be over the top, going to be quite harsh, quite strong, but actually it retains this level of smoothness from start to beginning, which I think testament to like good blending or good selection of notes, or maybe the concentration, they've just got it right. So they've just got it right with this fragrance. There's also some sort of darker, which I can't quite put my finger on, but like deep green notes in here. Very woody. Yeah, that's kind of how I would describe it. It's a great fragrance. I think it continues. It continues pretty much like this as you go into the dry down, but some of the sharper notes or the louder notes like the booze and the spices do tone down, and you're left with a nice sweet ambery woody scent which is like enveloping, something that is quite, I think, unique. Smells unique to me. It's gonna make you stand out from the crowd. I think this is not very similar to a lot of other designer fragrances I've tried, and it does something a little bit more creative. It doesn't go down the road of trying to be another aquatic citrus. It doesn't try to be another clone of Paco Rabanne 1 million with this over-the-top sweetness. It goes down its own path, and it does remind me in some ways to there's a fragrance from Luban, I think it's called Idole de Luban. Actually, I used to own that one actually, and I have reviewed it. It kind of reminds me of that one a little bit. There are parts of this fragrance that remind me of Amouage's Epic Man, which is like this green, fresh, frankincense, woody fragrance. I have reviewed that fragrance as well. But look at the price of this one compared to those other two that I've tried, which are niche fragrances. They do go off in different directions, Idole de Luban and Epic Man, but this is kind of, I see this fragrance, Bentley Intense. I mean, Bentley, when I heard about this car brand, I was like, this is just a money spin. It's just an extension of the brand, which they can sell to somebody after they've spent 6 figures on a car. You know, they can easily spend this money on a fragrance, but a real amount of thought and effort has gone into this, just like the cars actually. And maybe in some ways, the fact that this is a really good fragrance and some of the others in the line are quite good, maybe shouldn't be a surprise, because they're a brand that know what they're doing. So yeah, I think it's a really great fragrance. I'm going to go with a high score. I'm going to go with 9 out of 10. I would highly recommend this. I think if you're somebody who does prefer more fresher, maybe more citrus, aquatic fragrances, and that's like your style, this is going to be quite far away from maybe what you're normally used to. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth checking out. I'm not looking to buy any bottles anytime soon, but it's on my to buy list. That's all I can say. So guys, what do you think? Do you really like this? Do you think it's okay? What do you think about the comparisons I made to other fragrances? What about the other fragrances in the Bentley line? I think there's a couple of good ones, a couple of okay ones. I think I need to go back and test them a little bit more properly though. Anything you have to say it. Hit the like on my Facebook page. Hit the like on this page if you like what you saw. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.